Welcome today at Bobojaytv, where we are discussing the important gist. You learn things that you need to know that is happening around the world or your environment. Here with me today, I have someone in the studio that will be discussing this important topic that we are going to bring out today, in the person of Mr. Chukwuma Amako. Mr. Chukwuma, can you greet the audience?
Audience, I greet everybody. May God bless us as you listen to us. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Chukwuma, the topic that we have today, we will be looking out at this discipline that most teachers are given in the past to the school pupils, or will I say the student, both nursery, primary schools and secondary schools. What are the effects? Do you think those scale that teachers normally use, or most times you see a teacher in those days, they give a machete to a student to go and be cutting glass, maybe because the child did something that is not good. Do you think that those times are better than now, that teachers don't usually flog students? But I think it is Ministry of Education that brought that kind of rules and regulation that teachers don't have to flog a student right now. What can you say about this topic?
Yes, my brother. Then it's better than now, because that time students have fear because of the teachers' punishment, or how they will train them, or maybe you don't want to go and cut grass, so you maintain yourself. You don't have time, right, to disobey your teacher. Why would you even disobey your teacher? But because of this order given from Minister of Education, students now even insult teachers. They do anyhow. But I think that thing started from parents, because I don't see reason why parents will come and fight teacher because teacher caned your child. Discipline is, you know what they call it, discipline. Teacher discipline your child, and your child told you. Then when your child tell you, you will now come and fight teacher. So I think maybe that was the reason why Minister of Education found such thing.
Yes, looking out, I could remember last week, Commissioner of Education in Imo State went to a particular school in Imo State. I think that is a missionary school. Yes, it's a missionary school. And caught the Reverend Father that nailed down a student or a school people. The Minister of Education the professor was like, I want to say you are principal. Father, why will you kneel down my students? Why will you kneel down my student? Now, do you think that this thing have affected the way our children are growing right now? Because when I could remember when we were small, if you come to school late hour, you already know that you are back. You will receive like 3 or 6 strokes of cane. And that will make us, most times, if you now remember, hey, if you go late in school, they will cane you. You woke up early, you have to tell your people, I want to go to school on time. Now, do you think that these things is becoming a problem? Why most of our children are misbehaving right now?
Of course, a very big problem. That is the most reason. You know, those days, as we said, you could remember too, because I have already remembered that if you see a good student that knows, that a good student, well disciplined and brilliant, or really brilliant, but at least disciplined. First question is your mother or a teacher, or is your father a teacher? That's the first question anybody can ask the student or the child, what do you think? That is exemplary life of a teacher that wants to input it in other students. Now, I still call on parents, because how many hours does a teacher has to do with your child? Because of the life some parents are giving their children, I believe makes the Ministry of Education to stop such attitude. But discipline isn't the reason you send the child to school. So, but the issue will be, at the end, the result will still fall on the failed parents.
So viewers, this topic that we raised, we just bring it out. Don't forget that you can still follow us for more subsequent topics that we are going to be bringing out here. It's left for you guys to decide and tell us what you think at the comment section. Do you think that it is good for Ministry of Education to bring back such discipline that our parents or our old teachers use to train those that are born within the ages of 1990s, not all these Gen Z children, because a lot of things have gone long. I could remember when I was doing my teaching practice, you will see a student coming to school by 10 majestically. When you ask the student, why are you coming to school late? The next thing you will hear, are you paying my school fees? I was shocked. Because I could remember then, you don't have right to talk to your teacher. Nowadays, students are not challenging their teachers.
Then why are you coming to school if you are a boss?
Exactly the point. So, do you think that Ministry of Education should look into this matter? Because I think the reason why they restrict teachers from gaining students may be because there is depression in this country. A teacher who have not eaten or maybe pay his or her school fees may come to class and vent the anger on the child. So when we are thinking about this side, we still think the other way side.
I remembered something as we are talking, because that is the reason why I'm pointing my finger at the parents. When we are growing up, my brother, the one that seniored me, my immediate elder brother, he was so stubborn. Every day he must fight in the school. But when he told my father, maybe my father see one injury or anything in his body, or he told my father that this teacher flogged him, and he was like to my father to go and fight. My father asked, what happened? He said, this teacher flogged me, I did this, and my father, thank you. Do you know this happened, continue happen, and we stop telling our parents that teacher flogged us. It's even better if you didn't tell your parents that a teacher flogged you, because if you say, I will go and buy something and give that teacher. Now what happens? We begin to do what? Maintain our life in the house and outside. The way we fear the parents, our parents, is the way we fear the teacher. You understand? So I think it's also the parents' issue. That's why they will fight the teacher at the school, because their parents is their backbone. And when they didn't see the teacher again to fight, they will do what? They come back and fight their father, stab the father, or any other thing.
So fans, you can hear from Mr. Choko Mahamako Obuefi.
Onodugo.
Thank you for this topic. Thank you for airing your own opinion in this matter. So you are going to let us know what you think at the comment section. Until we'll come back next time, this is Bobojaytv.